I'm live. Hi. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So we're live again on this May 8th, 2022. See what's going on with this phone that wants to do an update to itself. Come on now, phony. How's everybody doing out there? Need this over there. Over. No room at the end. Trying to sign on to the old TikTok. If I can get over here. How's everybody doing? Oh, I wish this would just work. There we go. It's crowded. Crowded. What? Post. Live. So live. There we go. Hi, everybody. It's been one of those days. I work so hard. I'm just like exhausted, tired. Exhausted. Like so tired. I almost didn't do a live. One of my phones here is acting up. There's Porter. Nuevamente saludos, un brazo de Medellín, Colombia. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. So today, as you can see, hopefully, what are we doing here, phone? Could be annoying. Today, if you look, I got the hood right here. Car over there is the front balance and the dash. Thanks, Porter. And I've spent, today's Sunday, I spent Saturday and Sunday all day, both days working. The whole car is sanded down to 220. And I don't know if you could tell, but there's little pieces of tape on it where I've got a spot prime. I hate this hood being in here. I feel like I'm talking sideways. I don't want to dent or ding or scratch or whatever the hood. Did I? Don't tell me I did. So, hello, my man. Aloha. So, all down to 220, and I'm going to spot prime. Thor Medic and Tech Beast, welcome. Jack Johnson, welcome. All these people on the TikTok, and to think you have you on my YouTube too? Sweet. Welcome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. The whole car is sanded down to 220 grit, and I've got little pieces of tape on it. You are Everett. Cool. What am I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, I got little pieces of tape on it where I broke through bare metal. I'm going to spot prime that, and then I'll have to sand. Thanks for joining, everybody, on TikTok. Wow, it's amazing. You can check out Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. All Geek and Son. You own a generallee in Hawaii? Sweet. This should be done. Should. By, what are we, May 8th. So by May, now let's say June, second week of June, because I have a car show I want to take it to 2nd of June. So that is what the plan is. But I spent all day in the trunk today. I know, in the trunk. Maybe I can show you. Let's see. I have no room. Now, these people don't give me any money, as usual, because why would they? But I use this thing. Ta-da! This thing. Oh, look, their name's kind of blocked out. Good. To spray the sound deadener stuff on the sides of the quarters. And I'm telling you, it's hard. Thanks, my man. Dave, welcome. Susa, welcome. It was so messy. Let me grab this panel here. It should be dry. So it sprays it like this. And try doing that laying upside down. I don't know about TNT Express. I haven't really decided. I'm going to let my wife decide what color because I'm kind of colorblind. I have been thinking Corvette Flame Red, but we'll see. Anyway, this lizard skin stuff is super messy, and cleaning the spray gun, super time consuming. It took me half an hour to get all the crud out of it. But I did spray Crush Orange. Did you send me pictures, my man? I'd like to see. Hola, Pablo. Buenas tardes. Yeah, the inside of the quarters, so the back, they are now sprayed. And I'm telling you, going upside down in that trunk was hard. And I thought, oh, I can do it. Because they say, oh, you can't reach. Yeah, you can't reach. I don't care who you are. I'm laying on my stomach, sideways, upside down. I'm getting stabbed. I guarantee I've got gouge marks. I will check them out. I've got gouge marks on my back. I guarantee it. I hit my head. It's sharp. Yeah, it was a mess. And I sanded the trunk floor down too. And I was going to sand underneath the trunk floor where the gas tank will meet up and then put some of it there, but I didn't get to it. But that's the plan. So I'm going to, as soon as I clean out the trunk, because it's got some dust, and boy, spraying this stuff again, it's messy, and it got everywhere. Even though I masked it off and everything, it's messy. In fact, I need to do a little bit more right there. But I'm not going to use that gun again until I'm ready to do a lot of it. So I'm gonna spray the primer in the trunk over this stuff too. I've decided to spray the trunk probably orange. We'll see. The black paint didn't come that I thought was going to come for under the hood. But so what I got to do next is clean out the trunk, spray some primer on the parts where I've gone to bare metal. Like there's a couple of spots even on this hood right here that I just need to respray just a couple of coats and it'll be fine. Yeah, hey Joy Mopar and Josh McCullough, thanks for joining. Thank you, Paul. I love the car. Thanks, Melly Man. Check out my YouTube channel, guys, if you're just joining us. I would appreciate it. Geek and Son, subscribe. I was just talking about how I sprayed the lizard skin on this and on the inside of the quarters, and I'm telling you, it was hilarious. I did record it. I made a video of it. Video I'm putting out probably later tonight. I got new tires for my Nova. Oh, hi, Everett. Cool. Morgan Car Show is June 18th, I believe, Porter. Check it out with Jace, but I'm about 95% sure. So we get that primer sprayed, then get it sanded back down to 220. But again, the whole car right now sanded to 220. My vectors are 14s. I kind of wish they were 15s. In fact, it's funny you say that because the wheels I just put on my Nova on Friday are 15s. They're the Kragers, exactly like what I had, but they're 15s, and I got brand new tires. First time I've ever. You gonna bring your Scout? Cool. I'll bring the Nova for sure. Hi, Oliver Whittison. Welcome. It's the first time I ever bought new tires for my Nova, ever. And I've had the car over 30 years. So that's cool. These are already bought new tires for on these Vectors. There's a video on it. Yeah. I can't tell you how so tired I am. Like so tired. I almost didn't do the live because I'm that tired. But anyway. Oh, and I got to do seam sealer in the trunk that I haven't done yet too. I thought about doing that tonight. What time is it? Well, I know it's 6. We're here every time at 6, so it's got to be 6, right? 6-ish, 6:08. I don't think I'm going to. I'll do it this week. I am kind of in a time crunch with that car show coming up, but it'll be all right. I want to have it painted, or at least ready for paint, May 28th, which is a Saturday. and then, you know, I'll do that, do the clear, and then do the interior. I'll order the logos by then. Hopefully they'll come in. Actually, probably maybe I might order them now. Porter, thanks for coming on there. Smart Black, thank you. All these people looking at me. I must be famous. I'm trapped here because of this hood. I can't move around. But I'm going to hang this back up. Oh, and I decided to sand down the steering column. I had already painted it with rattle can, but I want it to be consistent with the dash. So when the paint comes, which I thought it was coming this weekend, it's apparently not happening yet. Can you show us the car? Yeah, I would love to. Hold on. What am I trying to say? The steering column and the dash and under the hood will be the same color. You have 15 8.5 vector rims on mine. Sweet. I really thought about getting 15s for the General, but I found some locally. Man, it's been 2 or 3 years ago now, probably maybe 4 years ago. It's been a long time. Guy had him on a 70 Charger, and I mean they're originally from like the 1970s, so I was happy to get them. I probably will paint those too. You know, it's funny we're talking about that. The black paint that I'm going to use under the hood, on the dash, and on the steering column is probably what I would paint the wheels with. I'm not going to do it now, but you know, because I want to tape it up and make it perfect. So Paul wants to see the car. I can't take TikTok, so if you're on TikTok, go to Instagram, Geek and Son. Follow me there. Get on YouTube, that kind of thing. Instagram's coming with me. So here's the hood. It's all sanded down to 220. I do have some bare spots that I want to reprime, be a little more careful with, even right there a little bit. A little there too. Just going to clean that up. It seems like the ones where I had the biggest trouble is on the flat surfaces. Anywhere I put some tape to remind me where they're one. I'm going to take the tape off first. I just want to get a visual. But yeah, this perfectly straight now. Beautiful. That's, like I said, I sanded down the steering column. On a previous video, I don't know if I made a video. Line recognition. It's got the wheels already on it. I'll show you. No, maybe I want the slot. I'll show you on the other side. But I had already rebuilt the internals of the steering column. And so now I'm going to paint the outside of it again. I'll put all the interior in. There's the exhaust in there. You can't really see, but back there, the trunk, I sanded the trunk floor down. We didn't even open the trunk. Let's see. Limited space here. So there's the seam sealer. On the sides of the quarter, and again, if you guys are on YouTube or TikTok, join on Instagram, you'll be able to see this live. But on the quarters, on the inside and on the top, is now lizard skin. And I'm telling you, that was super hard to get in there. All I did was the what do you call it? Tubs. Wheelhouses. Yeah. So it's ready. I'm going to do the seam sealer back right there. And then I'll spray that primer, and then it'll just wait until I paint. And I'll paint the inside of the trunk the same color, but at the same time I do the same thing with up here. I sanded down the bottom of the trunk lid. I'll probably take that off to spray it though. There's a couple of spots here that need to be reprimed. And I thought about just would like to keep mine around vintage 14 and 14. That's what I have, yeah. There's another spot. Oh, I didn't see that one. Watch this. Just take this tape, so rib, boom. There now. So, you know, not too many spots that I need to just quickly spray a little bit of primer on. And then I'll sand that down. That'll take me less than an hour. Here's generally what will be. I was planning on spraying the engine bay this weekend, but the paint didn't come, so I guess we're gonna have to hold on that. That's why the hood is off. And having the hood off is super, super annoying because I have no room. Oh well. But the dash is ready to be painted. The front balance is ready to be painted. The hood is only at 220. I think I'm going to do it to 320 and then 420 grit. So it's going to be, thanks, Paul. We're coming along. So once I get it painted, though, we'll have the interior. I've got the engine and trans. The only thing I don't have is a battery, and I'll go pick up a battery. I'm going to get it registered. And I mean, I've had it 7 years and never had it registered, so that'll be interesting. I'm across 75. That's it. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I have worked probably today alone 8 hours, yesterday 10 hours. There's my weekend, back to work. It's my regular people job. You know, I felt kind of a sense of urgency lately because I really want to take it to this car show locally on June 18th. And I mean, we're still a ways from paint. And even once it's painted, we've got to get the engine in it and get it running. So thanks, Everett. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we got the big thing, the thing that I'd never done before is that lizard skin. When you're spraying with that, man, it's like, man, it just gushes out of there and it just goes everywhere. So make sure, something I learned is tape off everything you don't want. Even though I did, I was sitting on the trunk floor inside the trunk, which I do fit in the trunk, believe it or not. That would be cool. Sitting on the trunk floor, I kind of tore it off to the side, and I wanted to hurry so it didn't dry, and it was just a fiasco. I recorded it, so be able to see once I get to a point I can do another video. But yeah, it's all going well. I'm just really tired. I can feel my eyes. You know when you're that tired where my eyes kind of feel droopy because it's just been a lot of work. But when I'm done, I am going to jump a river. Okay, maybe not, but maybe. Running from the cops, probably not. Jumping a river, probably not. Can you imagine spending 7 years building a car and then boom, wreck it the first try? And what's funny, when I started 7 years ago, there was no controversy about the car. And, well, you all know that now. Something else. There is hi, Nick90. How's it going? There is a generallee on eBay right now for 95 grand. And it's okay. Thompson, pull you over in that thing. That'd be interesting to say. But I thought we were just racing. There's a generallee on a 69 Charger on eBay for 95,000 bucks. And it's okay. But if you look close, the rocker panels and I think one other place, the paint is bubbling from rust underneath. Oops. Did you build yours yourself, Everett? Yeah. Thanks, Scapper Nate. Appreciate it. Here it is. It's coming along, man. I did the lizard skin today. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to. And you say you have a YouTube channel? I'm gonna take a look. I probably already did. I just forgot. So let's say I work on it tomorrow. Clean the trunk, spray the primer, sand the primer. So I want time. Basically, I'll clean the trunk and spray the primer, and then let it set overnight. And then sand it back down to 220, then 320, then wet sand 400. Is it a right-hand drive? That'd be cool. Mine is not, obviously, but why is the picture reversed? Probably. Cool. Welcome, Craig. Check out the YouTube channel, you guys, if you're just joining us. It's Geek and Son. I want to paint under the hood black. And I saw something. I saved the picture. Now I can't remember of how I wanted, because some of them have the original paint up here, say orange here, but then black underneath this line. And it seems to me I could do orange under the hood, but I've already got the black paint on the way. Maybe I'll do black to here and then orange up here, but not here. I don't know. I have to find that picture again. I was like, oh, that looks good. Of course, the radiator core support will be black. I also have to do the lizard skin sound deadening stuff. 40 channel. Cool. I need to translate that, dude. I don't speak enough Spanish. No puedo entender bien, Alicia. Pues tenemos Google Translate. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I want to know what's going on. Oh, of course, this mouse button is stuck. There we go. Remember, Kudu told you to charge. Yes, the motor is a 440, Alicia, and it's got 540. You need the interior roll bar in mind. I don't think I'm putting one. That's what we did in my Scout. What'd you do with your Scout, Porter? I didn't see before. You did a right-hand drive in your. That'd be interesting. My interior is black. Some of the purists are gonna be like, black? Yeah, I like black interior better. I did my Nova. My Novas used to be white, and now it's black. But what I was saying about the one on eBay, it's 95 grand. If I decide to sell this, you wish you had a 440? Well, you can get one. You know, it's funny. The Rust Bucket Restos, he's building a 68. He bought a package from, I think it's called Cleveland something or other, from a 2015 Challenger, like the whole engine, transmission, 6-speed, everything. And he's got the new suspension, so it's going to ride like a brand new car and perform. He could drive it anywhere. When I saw his, I really thought, but the suspension alone is, you know, 6-7 grand. The engine, I think, was 12. The package, which ain't bad, actually. I paid 10 just for the engine I got. And that was before prices went crazy. So I could probably sell that engine now for $15,000, $20,000. But, yeah, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Maybe down the road I might. 340. Well, the 340 is definitely better than a 318. I'll drive mine to Hawaii. I'll jump the Pacific Ocean. No. I could. That'd be interesting. Turn it into a submarine. It's a labor of love. My son helped me out. He's going to be on the next video. And we had a really good conversation where, you know, it's my weekend. That'd be cool. If I come to Maui, I think we talked about this before. Man, you could show me around, because I was supposed to go there for my birthday 2 years ago, and because of COVID, we didn't go. But anyway, my son and I were talking, and like, we're trying to figure out why do I spend every single weekend and after work most days out here working? Why don't I take a break? Well, there's that deadline, but it's a deadline I imposed on myself. So yes, we're going to get the engine muy pronto. I would. I'll let you know. Never. Man, I'm sorry, my brain's not functioning. But I'm working on this because I want to. And when I get, this is a little personal, but I'll tell you, when I get like kind of, oh, that's hard. My life is hard. Hi, Polly. Would it be great if you come to Greenfield, Massachusetts? Man, that'd be a long ride. Although there is a car that I want to do next out there on the East Coast. 58 Plymouth. By the way, if anybody sees a 58 Plymouth, that's what I need. That's the next thing I'm doing, the Belvedere. The Christine tribute car. I would drive it to Massachusetts, and I'd guarantee you Rust Bucket Restos could drive his, because it's like it'll be a brand new car with a cool outside. And he bought his. It was garbage. Check out his channel. I'm not advertising for him, but he's a cool dude. Lives down the street for me now. Yes, Christine, exactly. So why do I do it every weekend? Why am I burning myself out? I'm like, when I get to work, I'm actually tired because I've not rested. A little bit, I have to be honest. Not enough where I would feel guilty about it, but a little bit. I'm tired. So it's because it's what I want to do. Oh, and hi Paige, where you been? Oh, it's generallee joined. You want the Munsters car? That'd be cool. You could build that. The next one I'll build, if I build another one, will be the 58 Plymouth Christine. Except for I'm painting my Nova, and it'll be easy compared to this. Forward about 1/4 of an inch, and I've got to change the tail light panel, but other than that, it's just sanding and painting. Be pretty easy. I do this because that's what I was saying. When I get like overwhelmed or my life is hard kind of thing, I'm like, yeah, but I'm building a generallee. I mean, how hard is my life? It's not that hard. Some things suck. Some of you know I don't work where I used to work that are on here right now. And that sucks. Like bad. And sometimes I'll be like, that just so sucks. But that's okay. Things happen. That's life. You got to bounce back. And again, if I ever get in one of those moods, normally I'm pretty like happy and woohoo. We're fun. This is fun. This whole channel. Look at this channel. It's fun. Silly. I'm building a generallee. To me, that's awesome. Here's something crazy. You want to hear something crazy? I've been buying. Thank you, Paige. Don't tell anybody. Oh, never mind, Paige. One of these days I'll see you and I'll tell you. I've been buying the little toy generallee. Generallees, probably generallees, whatever it is, the toy ones. Not like big as the Coke one, but small. And when I paint it, I'm going to paint those with the same paint and then give them out on my channel. How about that? And I've now got about 15, 20 little ones. I'll keep one for myself, but I remember being a kid and playing with those cars. And it was about the time that how do you say that? It's about the time that I discovered girls. So we're talking 12, 13, something like that. And this girl was over at my house. And we were, not doing anything bad. We were teasing. You have 2 RCs. I have one, but I don't even know where the remote control is, but I do have one of those. We're at my house and we're, playing whatever we did. Nothing bad. And she picks up my toy generallee and threw it at me. She was just being playful, but I was like, whoa! I made her leave. You know what's funny? Her name was Christine. That's some weird crap. I don't know why we're going through that. But the toys have like a significance to me too. And there are classic cars that are in garages here. I say 2 different places that are classic. Yes. So I've always liked the Charger. What's really funny, when I was a teenager, I had the Nova. I got it when I was 15. And I always thought, I liked the 66 Chevelle. It did really all start from the toy cars and the show. And I watched, it's another crazy. I watched the show yesterday. I have every episode on my phone. And occasionally I watch it. So some of these pictures I'm putting on Instagram, I'll pause the show and take a picture of it because I know nobody else has that picture and post it from there. Like I saw one where the General's reverse lights come on. You never see that. So I posted that. One where they're going sideways and things like that. Here it is. 7 years. So we've got how many? 3 weeks left in May? 4 weeks, a month from now. You were 7 years old when I was last go. I was a little bit older, but yeah, me too. About a month. You're right, Alicia. Sin dinero, no money. Por 7 años. You have the DVD set? Cool. I just downloaded it. I have it on my phone. 7 years building this car with basically no money. I'm not rich at all. My job I had, I can't tell you who because they don't probably want me to advertise, but about 5 years ago, working in computer industry and IT, I made more than double what I'm making now. And I that's when I bought a lot of parts, like the fenders and the doors and the hood and all those AMD parts that are millions of dollars. Well, you've already got a General. Would you ever sell your General? I mean, you could get $100 grand for it right now if it's in even decent shape. I've thought when I'm done, I save it for a while, becomes a toy, I use it, and then I pass it on. Because if I sold this car, in a year or two or whenever, I could pay off my house. Now, see, but then I'm like you said, would I sell it? I would never sell the Nova. Never. I don't care if Robert Redford himself came up to me and said, "Here's $1 million." I'd be like, "Sorry, dude." He lives in my state. I'm not gonna do that. And the Nova's gonna be painted probably by the end of the summer, assuming everything goes as planned. I'll have 2 muscle cars that look brand new. Doing semi for 4 times what I pay for the way it sits. Sweet. Exactly. So there's a guy in my town that has one, and he bought his in the early 90s, and I think he said he paid $1,500 for it. But it doesn't run. It's a 318. It doesn't run. The paint's kind of faded and the interior kind of shot. But again, 69 Charger that's garbage, that's a rust piece of crap, is 15 grand. There was the guy I bought mine from. He had one on eBay. Oh, I don't know, a couple, 3-4 weeks ago. It was a 68. Yeah, time working on generallee. Sorry. It's worth it though, because you should look at my earlier videos on YouTube. I didn't know anything. And now, I mean, I know everything about this body, this 68 through 70 Charger, everything. I mean, I have sanded this car hundreds of hours. I have gone through every single part, and I'm sure I'm going to learn more once I get to the motor and the wiring and everything else. But I already knew that kind of stuff. I knew mechanical stuff, but body work, I had zero experience. Welding, all that kind of. Yes, I got to actually write that on my schedule to buy I'm going to buy the logos, the 01 and whatever, and the main flag. I may not. I hate talking about the flag every time I'm on here, but I may not put the flag on until after the car show. I don't want to like buckle and be a wuss, but I also don't want to make everybody mad. Generally, it's needs less work. He's fixing them. So that's what I'm saying. The guy on eBay had one, and he wanted, I think, 6,500, $7 grand, and it was such a pile of crap. Just 5 years ago, you wouldn't even look at it. Crush it. So it all depends. It all depends on what you're willing to do, what you want to spend. I mean, compared to now, I got a good deal. At the time, I kind of felt like I paid a little too much, but now, man, not even. I got a steal. I probably told you. I'll tell you again. I paid $6,000 for it, so that's nothing in today's money. But I've spent, you figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably spent 15 grand just in metal. So we're already at 20 there, plus all the time, the welding supplies, the blocking stuff, the sandpaper. I got boxes and boxes of sandpaper, and it is really hard to find second-gen Chargers. And I mean, 7 years to do this one. I'll bet you, if I had all the parts, I could build one in 6 months max. If I worked on it the same amount I do now, because there was a time for about 2 years where I just didn't work on it. I got on the back of those on the corners on the bottom balance, and I could not make them straight, and I would get frustrated. Oh, I remember you told me that 20 grand in Ohio. Yeah. I could not make it work. I mean, I was just frustrated, and I'd come out and try and get frustrated and give up, and so it just sat here for basically 2 years. That's why it's 7 years. But I think it was actually Chris Birdsong, Junker Up. He did a video on how to do it, and it gave me the confidence to get back in it and try it again. Plus, my friend Les is a genius. Hold on. I owe a lot of my, well, probably all of my skill from him, from an old Italian guy. That's me. I'm an old Italian guy. But it wasn't me. But, yeah. Sono italiano. I'm not as Italian as some of them, but like I'm not a native speaking Italian. Man, it's coming along. I mean, really, all I got to do, spray the outside with some primer, send it down to 220, which won't take long, and then 320, and then 400, and it's ready for paint. It's that soon. I love Chris Birdsong videos. Watch it on YouTube. Yep, me too. It's good. Hey, Pontiac Super Duty. How's it going, dude? I did the, yep, and Rust Bucket. Yep, and Rust Bucket is really good, man. Oh, I was going to tell you what he's doing now, but I don't know if he's told anyone, so I won't. But he's got a new project. I drove by his house 2 days ago when I got the tires on my Nova, and I was like, oh, look at that. But I'll let him tell you guys what he's doing. But pretty cool. His wife must be an angel. Mine would freak. Not the CUDA, something else. Yeah, it's like, wow. The CUDA's still there, but he's got the GTO, the CUDA, the Charger. Is that it? And then the one more that I'm not going to tell you because it's not my business. But there's another one out there. Sweet. Put the heads on your 389. I have to take at least one head off of my engine because I remember when I bought it, the guy told me one of the spark plugs doesn't seat. The threads are a little messed up. And I'm not looking forward to that because I don't like taking engines apart. I mean, I can. I will, especially compared to what I've done here. It's no big deal. Scott Speeds Up. I don't know if I know that one. I'll have to take a look. So get that. I know I have to change the intake manifold because the hood won't fit under it because he had a high rise on it. So, oh, he has a 70 Charger. Cool. So I'm going to have to get an intake manifold. I need to get a parts list. I need the decals. I need an intake manifold. I need a battery. I've got to get it registered. I've got to take, what am I saying? Oh, I want to take the drive line down and get new, what do you call it? U-joints in it, just to make sure it's good, make sure it's balanced. Because I've got a couple of drive lines, and they look like they have been done in years. Nick's Garage, I've heard of. Glass, I broke the windshield. So I've got to make a list of all these other things I need. But I still feel like in the next couple of weeks, it's all going to come together one way or another. Even if it's just painted, I'll put it on a trailer and take it to that car show. 500 in your Pontiac? Sweet. 5,000 I mean. That's cool. Is that just the engine? Because Pontiacs anymore are probably more rare than Chargers. I would build a kit, you know, from Knight Rider, but I would put an LS in it. It's a little, and I would build the DeLorean. I would build, I don't know. There's several of the movie cars that I like. Definitely, just the engine alone. Wow, sweet. I would definitely build Christine. That will be my next car if I can make it happen. There's a guy in Iowa that has a couple of 50. I think they're 57. 57, 58 wouldn't matter to me as long as I got one. But that is such a long drive for me. It's like that would be 24 hours one way. That would take me a week to do or more just to get there and back. Because I'm not going to drive 24 hours straight. I'm not 20 years old anymore. Could fly out there on a truck like I did for my engine. But I'm going to get this one done first. Again, if I keep dragging home projects, my wife would not be happy. She is very... Mother's Day, by the way. Whoa, what? Birdsong is selling his? Dude, I did not know that. I have the guy's phone number. I talked to the one that has the Firebird Invincible Extremes. I talked to him for about an hour one time on the phone. And man, if you're sure he's selling his, man, I'll call him right now. No joke. I could go to Vegas. That's only 6 hours for me. So it's coming along. Coming along. Hold on. I feel really close. my build. I got to get it running and paint and put it back together. Yep. But though thought he decided not to keep, that would be sweet, dude. That would be sweet. Don't quote. I'll tell him it was you. Joey says. But I know it was just sitting out in the desert, not doing anything. But who knows what you could get for one. Some of the trashed ones that aren't even built are, 10, 12 grand. There's one in my hometown that dude won't even call me back. And it's complete. It's a piece of crap. I don't think there's an engine in it because it kind of sits back like this. But if I could get that, I mean, it's down the street. Maybe once I get this one done, I'm going to go try a little harder to get that one that's in my hometown. And then, but I want to paint the Nova too, because I mean, I've had the Nova running again for 7 years. So it's Nova's turn to get painted. But after that, I'll get a 58 Plymouth. And I really don't have the room. But I'm still going to do it. My rule is as long as my wife has a place to park in the garage, I'm good. Because I mean, I park outside usually. Depends on season, because I put the Nova away during the winter. But yeah, it will be cool. Do I know Bo and Luke? John Snyder subscribed to my YouTube channel. And you're like, yeah, really? No, really. I looked, and his channel was more than a year ago, subscribed to my channel when I had only less than 1,000 subscribers. And I think we're at 22 something now. By the way, subscribe to my YouTube channel, will you? If you're just joining us, it's just Geek and Son. Makes me the big money. I kind of feel like, I know this is whiny, but I kind of feel like I'm shadow banned because of the whole controversy with the car. But like Rust Bucket's got 13,000 subscribers. And when you look up, yeah, I think he is too. You look up Charger, he's first, but he's only had his channel like a year. Now he's much better at the step-by-step stuff. Mine's more of a comedy channel. Hi, Ashton. Welcome. How's life in the big, small city? So again, I'll lizard skin the inside the fenders, primer, sand, and it's ready for paint. We're talking. You shadow banned too because of generallee? I think so. I think I am. There he is, Rust Bucket Restos. I was just telling people about you. I did not tell them about your newest project. And I happen to know because my friend Les went to your house, and then we drove by. I just got new tires for my Nova, and we drove by your house. Your garage was closed, so we just kept going. But I didn't tell them what it is. Is it a secret or not? Tell me. I don't know if you told me, Pania. Oh, you did something about the carburetors? Check out Rust Bucket Resto's channel. He's got a million things. I was just talking about his channel. Okay, no. So he's got a little be quiet. So I didn't tell anybody what it is, but it's going to be cool. Check out his channel, Rust Bucket Restos. That's something, how can I say it? He's doing something that I would do too. I won't tell you what. Cool, send me a picture, Pontiac. Pretty super, appreciate it. But again, Rust Bucket Restos has got the CUDA, the GTO, the 68 Charger, which is going to be awesome with the contemporary engine and suspension. And the next one that's a secret. Why? Welcome. So it's cool. I tried the Rust Bucket if you're still there. I did the lizard skin today on the in the quarters, and they're already on, obviously. Trying to there you are. Hi, Everett. I did so I'm laying upside down in the trunk and stabbing myself in the head and scratching myself, but I got as far deep as I could in the you're welcome. In there, and so now I have the lizard skin on the inside of the quarters. I got the trunk floor sanded. I'm going to prime that. I got to do some spot priming, but I'm this close to paint. So, yeah, I really thought the black paint would be here. You don't live up there. Don't tell me where, but okay. It is. It surprised me how messy it is. I wasn't prepared for it. I wish I would have. I mean, I was a novice. I still am. I wish I would have done them when the quarters were off. Man, it would have been 1,000 times easier. but it's on now as far as, and I mean, I'm reaching my hand back in there, just trying to reach, and I got it as much in there. A watch, a motor. The motor for the generallee is a 440 I've got with 540 horse. So it will be awesome. I've got to get the subframe connectors, I think. It's going to be a lot of work, but a 95% chance it will be painted by. Still go to school there, but it's been all right. You need to place Mr. Stokes. I don't know who Stokes is. Is he the new? I don't know. Man, I'm losing my thought. I'm on 3 different things at the same time: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, will you? And take a look at Rough Bucket Restos because he's got a million things. I was talking about engines. It'll be badass. Oh, bad paper. I don't swear on here because a lot of my people I know are on here and they're kids. Yes, multitasking. You can be on all of them at the same time. What else? So close. So close. Paint it. I'm going to order that stuff. Oh, you're talking from the high school. I know who you're talking about now. Ashton, I forgot all about that dude. And I will definitely make a video of me painting. Probably several videos of me painting. And I'll probably have my friend Les here because he's painted a million cars and I've painted none. Now that I've done all this other stuff with the spray guns, like I have this one just for the sprayable filler because it gets clogged. Exactly. Do that for the love of the cars. All right, cool. I'll take a look. This one and the sprayable filler. Bye, Ashton. Nice talking to you. This clogs up. Oh, the gun, the lizard skin gun. Man, that got clogged. That took me 30 minutes to clean that sucker out. So as soon as when I get ready to do it again, it's a pain. So I got to make sure I really want to do it. The sprayable filler isn't too bad. I don't think I'll actually need the sprayable filler again until the Nova. So we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I can't believe after almost 7 years, I'm like a month away from painting it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Something else I learned, taking the fenders off. You got to put tape on the front part of the door. Otherwise, you'll scratch it. And if it's already painted and I scratch it, I will lose my crap. You gonna log off, keep it the word. Thanks, Joey. Good talking to you. I'm gonna go too. My wife's probably wondering why I've been out here so long. But anyway, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay looking for the progress. There's gonna be a Nova video, probably be up tonight, possibly tomorrow, depending on. I think it's almost done. Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's go by TikTok. P.S. Before I go, man, I'm getting a lot of hate on TikTok. My wife's like, just get out of there. It's for kids anyway. Maybe. But, I want to have a wide audience also, too. Cool, Everett. So here goes TikTok. Goodbye. And no. I always stay on YouTube the longest. Yeah, they hate the generallee. Well, they hate me. You should see the names they call me. And if you've watched any of my videos, I'm just a fun, happy dude. But I'm glad I keep you motivated, man. Joey, that's awesome. All right. I'm going to sign off the old, Instagram. Bye-bye. Discord media. I don't usually put the lives up there. And now for Rough Bucket Restos is talking on Facebook. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, he's got the subframe connectors. That's sweet. I bet you he's going to do a video on that. I don't think that's a secret. It's on the 68 Charger. Cool. Ooh, wow. Anyway, Everyone out there in YouTube land, I appreciate it. Everett, thanks for joining us. Share. I'll look at your channel and share yours too. In fact, I'm going to subscribe to it now if I haven't. No. Copy. No. Come on, YouTube. What you doing here? Boom. Oh, I already subscribed. There it is. So, Everett, I'm looking at yours right now. Sweet. With a black stripe on the back. Oh, and the flags on the back. I like the generallee, the letters that you have, the fat ones. Sweet. Look at that. Cool. All right, I'll watch more of it later. Agreed, Everett. Agreed. You too. If anybody needs anything, send me a message. Thanks for joining. Bye.